All right, it's processing, babe. What? It's the Timber. Wolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. The Hornets would love to finish off this road trip on a good note. Here's Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. A three-pointer is right on target.
Excellent possession there. If you set up DiVincenzo, it usually leads to points.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And here is DiVincenzo following LaMelo Ball's three. Edwards can't hit. And Randall has got the ball here for the Hornets. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got his third basket of the night right there.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Here's Brown. Caught that one.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Kneppel. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
DiVincenzo. Sweet little floater. 5 points in the game.
Showing off his skills with the floater. That's just one of many ways DiVincenzo can beat you.
Ball with it. 7 points in the game. Shoots over Brown. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now, here's Bridges. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Charlotte. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Wow. Randall with a fantastic dribble move. We're seeing why teams use him as a point forward.
Here is Edwards. Hasn't made one yet. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Ball gets double teamed. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Outside Edwards. On launches a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a three-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Guys got the lead.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now here's Edwards. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Knipple. Still scoreless. Just 2 to shoot. Ball no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Good on the second free throw. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Devin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Dillingham. Nice to the hoop. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Timberwolves on offense. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Here's Brown. Hornets with the rebound. Pass to Knipple. They set the pick. Here's Ware. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Edwards. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Pass to Knipple. The offensive rebound. Outside ball. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to Brown. Now Dillingham. He's covered by Ball. There's the drive. And the wide open shot from Green. And the three ball is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Hornets trail by 6. And here is Ball. He's got 11. Pass to Miller. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Knipple. Bucket is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now Dillingham. Bridges outside. And it goes down 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now here's Ball. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Miller. Bridges with the board. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Here's Jonas. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And so here's Charlotte after the basket by Minnesota. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's Miller with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Dillingham. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Bridges inside. Offline with the baseline jumper. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Jonas. No good on the triple. Driving inside. Shoots from the baseline. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Pass to Jonas. Here's McNeely. From the top of the key, and it falls over the rim and in. McNeely's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Hornets. Edwards inside. Bridges drives in. On the wing, Green. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Hornets trailed by 4. Tipped away. And stolen by DiVincenzo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Outside, Edwards. Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
There's a good screen. Shoots. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels. That didn't happen.
Miller outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Diabate. Here's McNeely. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin, back to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Pass to Williams. Double team on Williams. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And Edwards with the stuff.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Pass to McNeely. Inside. Diabate.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Edwards with it. He's got 8. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Jonas. Off target from three-point range. Here's Edwards. The Hornets pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Green deciding where to go with it. Bridges outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Hornets making a change here. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Randall right side. And there it is for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To DiVincenzo. Here's Dillingham. Bamba sets a screen. Dillingham, no good. Hornets trail by 5. Ball surveying the defense. Pass to McNeely. It's good from long range. McNeely's got 7.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Up top, Bamba. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Bridges outside. Timberwolves passing it around. Fires the 3. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's the Hornets ball. They've got an 8-0 run. And here is Ball. He's got 11. Here's Randall. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Well, you look at Randall's release, and he gets so much arc on his shot at time. It really works for him.
Now Dillingham. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots over McNeely. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Hornets leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Bridges with the board. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Right side, Ball. McNeely, good. McNeely's got 13.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Bridges. Ball with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Timberwolves trailed by 6. Brown outside. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
On defense, Charlotte. The kick out to Walker.
And still shooting well from beyond the arc. Their percentage down a bit in this quarter, but still respectable.
Six to shoot, and it's ball in the corner. Walker with some nice D. And so Brown will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Knipple, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's tipped. To the paint. It's stolen. In the corner. Herter with it. Back to Walker. Brown outside. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Gobert, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Charlotte leading by 4. Got loose. It's stolen by Brown. For the finish. And finished off by Brown.
There's some power to JB's game. He can simply go through contact.
Ball with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Ball's got 14 points for the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
No one here, Edwards, as he lets it fly. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Knipple. And Ball gets double teamed. Charlotte moving it around. Shot clock at 5. And Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
And here's Walker outside. Hornets leading by 7. Ball with it. He's picked up by Walker. Back to Ball. Pass to Ware. Now Randle. Over Brown. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Edwards. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here's DiVincenzo. 8 points for him. And finished off by Brown.
Well, Brown helps out with the screen and then gets rewarded with an opening to attack.
Ball from long range. The shot, no good. Doesn't go that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Charlotte. They lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Randall. To the inside. And he guns it down.
A nice wrinkle in Randall's game. He can make that crucial extra pass when the opening is there.
Outside, Walker. A three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte leading by 7. Into the lane. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Pass to Kneppel. Back to ball. Now Kneppel. There's the screen. Clock at 6. Where? Banked in off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Brown right side. Pass to DiVincenzo. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by ball. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Misses from close range. Hornets leading by 9. Outside for Randall. Fades back. And no good.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
The kick out to Brown. Shoots over Kneppel. Brown, no good.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
And the shot is good. 6 points for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Bridges. Gobert, the screen. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Kneppel. And the 3 off target.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Brown attacking. And he comes up with the deuce. Brown's got 10.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Brown, you have to account for his acceleration.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back over to you, Kevin.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. In the corner, Kneppel with it. Picked by Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Hornets miss again. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Bridges. Randall grabs the board.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
To the right side. Back to ball. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Charlotte no good that time either. Edwards at full speed. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so here's Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to McNeely. Down low. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Minnesota with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Walker in the corner. Up top, Edwards. He's got 12. And good that time. Now just a 1-point Hornets lead.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And Ball gets double teamed. Oh, good on the three. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. For this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. It's a close game here in Minnesota. Picked by Randall. To the middle. Stolen by Walker. For 3, Edwards. Edwards crashing in from outside. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Here's Brown. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
There's the pick. Here's Ball. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Timberwolves leading. Here's Walker. No scoring in this one. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Ball with it. Pass to McNeely. Back to Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Williams with a clean look. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up. And it's good on the way in. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Making it work in close. Ball getting an agile finish.
Walker surveying the floor. Brown wide open. He fired. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ball no good. Pass to Bamba. And here is DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Brown outside. Back to Green. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Pass to McNeely. And again, the Hornets missing. Outside, Walker. Brown, right side. Over Miller. Brown, no good. Here's Charlotte now. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Here's Jokic Jonas. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Pass to McNeely. Inside, on the wing, Williams. Here's Diabate. And Brown over to help. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now, Green. Here's Walker with the three. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And taken away by Brown. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Outside, Walker. Pass to Green. Left side, Brown. Knocks it loose.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Here's Miller. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Diabate. Here's McNeely. It's hauled in by Brown. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. A three off the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead 5-4. From Target Center, back in a moment. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside, Edwards. Bridges inside. Miller grabs the miss.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bridges attack. Oh, look at that.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges the lane, and he'll make you pay.
Outside, Williams. Spins. Fires the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And here's Edwards. Shoots over McNeely. Diabate grabs the board.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Miller, no luck. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Timberwolves. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Outside, Edwards. Back to Walker. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes in. Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open team.
Down low. Here's Diabate.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Bridges outside. Bridges double team. Here's Edwards. And the baseline jumper, no good. Hornets trailed by 6. Pass to Jonas. Edwards brings the double team. Here's Williams. Tries the spin move. Here's Jonas. The 3. Traps in the tray.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
They kick it out to Green. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. Outside Williams. Pass to McNeely. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Oh, here's Edwards. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Timberwolves lead by 3. Walker bounce pass. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Gobert understands how to capitalize off these sets. Great movement by him after setting the screen.
Outside Williams. Pass to McNeely. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Jonas, no good. Outside Edwards. Yep, it counts. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching his team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Great work as always, Hallie. Thank you. To the paint. Green. And here's Brown outside. Hornets trailed by 7. To the wing right side. Spins. And ball gets double teamed. Looking to get it going. Pass to Kneppel. Minnesota with the rebound. Now Dillingham. Another miss by Minnesota. Kneppel with it. There's the 3. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Pass to Dillingham. Back to Brown. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Outside, ball. Knocked away. And stolen by Dillingham. Here's Brown. Brown finished through the contact from Brown.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Kneppel. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Here's Dillingham. The three, Bridges. Buries it from three-point range. Bridges got the lead back up to 9 now for Minnesota. Outside, Ball. Over in the corner, Randall. And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
Strong finish by Randall. He's really worked on his upper body over his career.
On the free throw, no good. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach, top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Yep, that one goes in there. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Now, here's Ball. Shoots over Brown. Ball, no good. Timberwolves leading by 12. It's Brown on the wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Right side, Ball. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Edwards can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Ball. That one's off. Still out of sync. Timberwolves leading by 15. Edwards. He's off from 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The 3 doesn't go. Brown deciding where to go with it. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's DiVincenzo. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
On the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Here's Jokic Jonas. Clock at 6. And here's Porter.
The defender getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. Timberwolves leading by 17. Al Herter from outside hits it from three-point range. Herter's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
.133 left in the game. There's the triple, and he's good on the 3-ball. Herter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Anthony Edwards.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Herter floats one up. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McNeely. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.